Floats one up. The Knicks shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Hardaway, and that one's good.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Rose against James. Rose goes in. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Jumper off the screen. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by James. Heinrich outside. Back to Rose. To the left wing. Heinrich passes to Rose. To the wing right side. That's good from McDermott on the assist by Rose. McDermott's got his second bucket tonight. Knicks trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
Here's James. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Anthony. Gasol with the steal. Rose against James. Outside Gasol. Rose kicks to McDermott. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
James up top. He's covered by Rose. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
So far in the game for the great one, he has 8 points and 1 assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. C.J. Watson. He's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And James drills them both. Chicago leading by 22. Rose with the ball. 12 points for him. And it falls over the rim and in. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
James kicks to Anthony. Now here's Heinrich. Now the dish to Rose. Noah with a screen for Rose. Shot off the pick. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound on the night. James with it. Noah picks him up. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. And I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Anthony with the block. Floats one up. The shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Detroit game plays out for sure.
Outside jumper. There's the 3, and he gets the bucket. Shumpert's got 5 now.
The defense sagged off, and he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And stolen by James. Out to Shumpert. He feeds it to James. Pass to Stoudemire. Out to the wing. 1:31 left here in the second. The drive by James. The 15-footer, good. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Now Rose. He's got 14. Butler kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a fader. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got his 3rd rebound on the night. James outside. Anthony sets the pick for James. Kicks to Carmelo. Back to James. New York moving the ball around. Stoudemire, no good.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Rose dishes to Gibson. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Shumpert against Butler. Trying to get back on track. Gibson passes to Rose. Left side Rose. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's it.
And you know this man.
Activity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Just 4 seconds left now. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out late and agged that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up will be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man.
Okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better basketball than we played in the first half.
That one's been a from Derrick Rose in this one.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is, and he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And, Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. The D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
Anthony and Stoudemire make up the forwards. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with the great one, and it's Hill in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Shots good by Butler.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And here is James. And the pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire missing again.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Butler kicks to Rose. Back to Butler. Left side Butler takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hill's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Gasol with the steal. Here's McDermott. He has 7. Outside Butler. Out to the wing. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by James. That's good from McDermott on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to James. Gasol with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Rose has got the ball. Anthony dishes to James. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shoots from the high post. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Outside Gasol. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Bulls in second.
Yeah, so much of their defense revolved around their ability to block shots in the low post. That's why their numbers were so good last season.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. 9 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Joakim Noah. He had 11th in field goal percentage, 12th in blocks, and he did a lot of work on the glass, battling his way into the top 15 performers in the rebound category.
And like you said, Steve, I mean, his field goal percentage was extremely high. And that's a credit to him and his teammates. They got him the ball in good scoring positions, and he took care of the rest.
Timeout for the Bulls. Knicks fans, these are your Knick City dancers.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers just addressing the plan with his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Puts one up from 19, and the jumper is good. 19 points for Derrick Rose.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job rebounding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, they've had a major advantage on the glass, dominating that stat.
Second team foul.
Poked loose and stolen by James.
You know, that was all about anticipation. Just reading that play beautifully and coming away with the steal.
Left side, Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
There he is. Hey, how are things back home?
Same as they ever were.
All right.
Listen, when are you gonna come over to the house and have dinner? You know, Jeannie thinks I haven't invited you yet.
All right. Listen, tell her as soon as things slow down for me. So probably in the off season, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan. Now listen, you stay focused out there. Make your old ball coach proud.
All right. Yes, sir, I will, okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay, let's go to the gentleman in the front. Troy?
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What do you got to do to limit those next time out?
It is very frustrating. I just got to get better. It's unacceptable how much I turned the ball over tonight. I mean, all I can do is get back to work and get better, man. That's it.
Okay, Eric, you're up.
Any reason you were in such an offensive groove tonight?
I got no explanation. I was fortunate enough to get some good looks and knock them all down, I guess.
Okay, you there.
Was the first game everything you thought it would be?
Well, you know, it's no secret. This is where I wanted to be from the start. So it feels really good to get my first game under my belt.
Was the chemistry good?
Chemistry. You know, chemistry is a strange thing. It can only get better with time, practice, patience, communication. But yeah, for a first game, felt awfully comfortable. Thanks, y'all.
And thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. So that was great. Just so you know, it won't always be that easy.
Yeah, I know. They lob softballs to the new guy.
Yeah, but you did great. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, get out of here.